Well, Mammoth Lakes Tourism and Mammoth Mountain Ski Area, they teamed to issue a detailed press release on Mammoth Lakes, California's Winter Olympics launching pad, well as the U.S. snowboard and Freeski Olympic teams going to be named at Mammoth Mountain in January. That press release notes that if you spend any amount of time in Mammoth Lakes, chances are you'll bump into an Olympian. From the icons to the up-and-comers, Mammoth Lakes produces an astonishing number of elite athletes for, as the press release states, a small Eastern Sierra resort town. Several of these athletes are likely bound for Pyeongchang and the 2018 Winter Olympics. Some were born in Mammoth Lakes, some have chosen to make it their home, but all of the athletes benefit from some of the best and most reliable snow conditions in North America, many seasons extending into July, August this year. That snow is shaped by Mammoth's Unbound Terrain Park builders, world renowned for expertly built half pipes and terrain parks that meet the exacting expectations of the world's best free skiers and snowboarders. The press release continues. The U.S. free ski and snowboard teams also have the advantage of training with Mammoth's progression bag. It's the only on-snow apparatus of its kind, enormous airbag, 192 feet by 76 feet. This allows athletes to safely and, yes, radically speed up the learning curve for new tricks. Also, not only is Mammoth the official training ground for U.S. free ski and snowboard teams, it's also home to elite alpine training athletes each spring. Stacy Cook, Ted Ligety, done many spring days training at Mammoth Mountain, storied history of alpine greatness. Now the press release continues. Snow and infrastructure are only part of the equation. In Mammoth, these athletes find a supportive community that has nurtured Olympic dreams going back more than half a century. And with that kind of Olympic heritage, it's fitting that the men's and women's Olympic free ski and snowboard teams will be named this January at the U.S. Grand Prix at Mammoth Mountain. Same half pipe and park that so many of the athletes have trained on for so much of their lives will also serve as, yes, their launching pad onto the world stage. Now, the Mammoth Olympic hopefuls include, yes, 2002 gold medal winner Kelly Clark. She's known as the queen of the snowboard. Women's snowboard, half pipe, won bronze medals also in 2010 and 2014, the great Kelly Clark. Also, Chloe Kim, women's snowboard half pipe. You know, in 2014, at the age of 14, Chloe was too young for the Sochi Olympics, but as a three-time X Games gold medalist, and at the 2017 Mammoth U.S. Grand Prix, Chloe became the first female to land back-to-back 1080s in the pipe, got her a perfect score of 100. Look out for Chloe Kim. Also, Maddie Mastro, women's snowboard half pipe, also strong contention for a spot on the U.S. team. Also, Gregory Bretz, men's half pipe snowboarder. He's a two-time Olympian, and full disclosure, the son of my longtime great friend Greg Bretz. The younger Bretz trying for one last Olympic hurrah. Good luck there to you, Bubba. Also, Shaun White, obviously a snowboarding legend, two-time Olympic gold medalist, winner of 24 winter and summer X Games medal in snowboarding and skateboarding. Shaun White. Carly Margulies, women's free ski half pipe, Mammoth born and bred, skiing's in Carly's blood, newest member of the U.S. free ski half pipe team. Also, Brandon Davis, men's snowboard slope style, described as having the best hair in the business, topping 2 podiums in the last couple of years. That press release also has information on Brock Crouch, Judd Hankey's three-time Olympian Stacy Cook, Tyler Wallash, and Katrina Schraber. Good luck to all. That full press release is posted on SierraWave.net, and there are links to all of the athletes that we just mentioned with some great information. So we appreciate the press release there. Mammoth Lakes Tourism and Mammoth Mountain, obviously very proud of our Olympic hopefuls. Well, Sierra Wave Media's electronics whiz, well, right next to our pal Chris Reckblobel, Charles James has filed a story on buying a laptop for under $500. Now, Charles James notes Christmas is the big season for giving and receiving consumer electronics as gifts. Laptop computers, especially popular. They don't have to be expensive, Charles notes, especially laptops with the world's most popular operating system, Microsoft Windows. It's estimated that 90+% of the world's computers run on some sort of version of Windows. There are other operating systems available. Charles does offer tips, including don't buy an off-brand laptop and don't buy just based on low price alone. Buy from reputable online or brick and mortar stores. Computers built by major computer brand manufacturers such as Dell, HP, Lenovo, Asus, Acer, Toshiba, Samsung are the best. Now that full and informative story posted on SierraWave.net, and in future articles, Mr. James says he'll take a look at tablets and Chromebooks, which are acceptable alternatives to laptops for many users. All right, Sierra Wave Media's Kat Green made the rounds of some fun events last Saturday, including Shop with a Cop. Saturday morning in Bishop, members of the Eastern Sierra Police Officers Association, with help from the community, took kids to breakfast at the Tallman Pavilion. I believe that was courtesy of the Lions Club. Then traveled Code 3 to Kmart, where the children were given money to buy presents for their families. A lot of happy faces on the kids and a nice way to kick off the holiday season. Nicely done there by a lot of great folks. Also on Saturday, the second annual Railroad Express, Laws Railroad Museum and historic site. Families enjoyed a lovely day, a little bit too lovely. Where's our snow? I mean, there were visits with Santa Claus. Santa probably wanted some snow. Had some train rides out there, hopefully soaking up the great history and wonderful exhibits at our great local Laws Railroad Museum. And then Saturday night, Kat was taking in the festive atmosphere of Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra's Whiteout Extravaganza. It was taking place at Mammoth Mountain's Canyon Lodge. Yeah, it's known as the party of the year. Once again, the extravaganza didn't disappoint and raised funds for one of the great organizations in the Eastern Sierra, Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra. And we thank Kat Greenman for all the video. Hope she enjoyed some wonderful events. We'll be back with a weather report.